Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. This is a reading for Gemini, my beautiful Geminis. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Let's see what's going on with you guys for the month. Going to look at your current energy of person, people, situations surrounding you or that you may be dealing with this month, overall outcome of those situations, advice, any other messages that need to come through for you guys. Let's see, I'm gonna pull a few more for the main spread here. Cards going everywhere. Clear messages, please, for my Geminis. If you like the reading, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Woo, got a few flip out here. Let me grab those. That's what I wanted. That's what I got. Okay, so now we've got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. I'm just gonna pull one more card for this initial spread here. I'm feeling some interesting energy for you guys. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it's so funny. Just before I pulled that, I was thinking like there's some kind of new opportunity, but I also do think that it's something you have discovered. It's like you got some kind of a brainwave about something, and this new possibility just like opened up to you, or is going to open up. All right, there's a couple things with that, but we'll get to that at the end because there's a lot happening here. I do have this feeling like, and you know, if you're a Gemini, you always have a lot going on mentally, always thinking about a million things at once. But at the moment, there really is a lot going on, okay? And a lot has you feeling almost trapped mentally. You're overthinking a few things. I get the sense that some of you are needing more of an outlet for this kind of nervous energy. So there may be a sense of needing to, you know, maybe get a bit more physical, do some kind of, you know, physical activity, a workout, exercise, something like that to burn off some of this kind of excess stress and worry or overthinking that you've got going on at the moment. There is a little bit of a mismatch here between you and another person. Okay, there's a mismatch in the energy, the emotion. It almost feels like when you put yourself out there and make some kind of an, you know, emotional communication, or you reach out to someone, there's a pulling back of energy from that person, but it's also vice versa. So when someone else tries to kind of reach out to you, you are then not in a place where you are open and receptive to that. So it's very, very interesting. It's like this thing that, or this relationship or this connection that both of you are trying to get to that next level, and it just doesn't quite get there because of this mismatch. And it could just be a timing thing. It could just be a timing thing. Like, for example, you might be super busy with something else one day, and that's when this person decides to reach out and communicate with you, and you cannot give them the time that they require, and so that kind of makes them pull back, and then the opposite happens. You reach out, they're super busy or not receptive, and you're like, what's going on? So there's like a kind of back and forth energy here With the fours, it's like when this happens, you go into your thinking and analysis mode, and when it happens to the other person, they just kind of feel disappointed and like it's a bit of a rejection. There is something happening with the communication between you both as well, so there's a little bit of conflict here. The Five of Swords is not, a super duper serious conflict where nothing is achievable or reversible. It's more like it's an ego clash or something. So you could be clashing with someone in terms of egos. Yeah, it's interesting. There's this why is this happening? I've got to figure out. Maybe I'm gonna pull a few more cards for this, to be honest, because I'm not sure what the mismatch is here. Because I'm also getting the sense that you can't let this person go and they can't let you go. There's this feeling like nostalgia, memories, like it's almost meant to be. You may have known this person or they may have known you for a long time. There's like some kind of old school connection here, which no one is wanting to let go of. There's also this feeling of there was a time when it was much more innocent and just easy. Why can't we get back to that? I know we can. We did it before. So yeah, there's this sense of not wanting to let go of this, despite the fact that it's just not really progressing in the way that both of you would like at this moment in time. I will say, there is a feeling, especially with the Eight of Swords here, that it's important to trust your intuition on this, your feelings on this. Your feelings are not wrong, okay? So whatever it is that you're feeling deep down about this situation, there's truth to it. There is truth to it, and that will help you get out of this. It could also be time to make some sort of an offer or some kind of move, or someone is finally going to make an offer to you. And that will finally set things off on a new beginning, a solid new beginning, like a fresh start. For some of you, I'm not sure why I'm feeling this, but some of you may be wanting to educate yourselves a little bit more, or there could be some kind of course of study that you're thinking of undertaking. And that is going to help. I think it's almost like it's time for something new to get your head out of this situation or give you a new perspective on it. Because too much has gone on. There's too much kind of overthinking, I think, on both sides. And we need some kind of a new perspective. But I think that you're actually going to gain that by expanding your own life and your own, interests, hobbies, things that you're learning. You're going to pick up on something new. Now, many of you are extremely busy at the moment. So you're probably thinking, how am I going to have time to, for this new thing or to study something new? Well, you will. You will. And it's going to be super enjoyable. So you're going to find the time. Just want a bit more information on what's going on here. Yeah, we've got there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion in this situation, okay? In this connection, in this relationship. It's exciting. I'm sensing that there's a lot of physical attraction as well. Okay, so that could be part of the reason why you two keep coming back to each other. There's this undeniable passionate connection. There's also this feeling of almost like true love, soulmate type energy, true partnership type energy. There's a sense of equals as well, even though you two have your differences. Somehow you're a good match for each other. It's like you finally met someone who is a good match for you. They have that same kind of feeling, even though it has its difficulties. And even though there are some key differences when it comes to the communication, especially the emotional communication. But like I said, that attraction is there, and a lot of it could be very physical. And it keeps you two coming back. You could be a good like physical match as well. Like the physical connection just works really, really well. There could have been a little bit of a move involved, travel involved. Maybe you're from a different place. You both come from a different place, like a faraway land. This person could be a foreign person. There's also a sense of, this is so interesting. In some ways, this connection brings you a lot of peace. But there may be an inner conflict because you realize that you have to give something else up in order to truly make this connection work. And there may be a sense of holding on to something from the past when really you need to let go and move forward. You may have to move for this person. It could actually be a physical move, or move to a different country or location. This person is actually quite solid, I feel. They're not going anywhere too quickly. When they commit to something, they really want to, see it through to the end. They're willing to put a lot of hard work and effort towards something. And I'm seeing there is a lot of potential for, there is a lot of potential for happy endings here. You're still going to guard your heart a little bit, but things are going to finally move forward. And like I said earlier, there could be an actual physical move that finally takes place. And that is what really helps you to come together. Whatever distance, if there was a physical distance separating you, that's going to be a lot easier to manage. We're going to start to think a little bit more positively as well about the connection. So I think a key thing here is to focus on how the differences between you and this person actually help or benefit the connection. And that's what this other person is going to focus on as well. Okay, that's what we need to remember here, because we've got two people, two different natures, but at the same time that really, really complement one another. And a decision is going to be made. It's going to be a conscious decision to take the bull by the horns and finally move forward with this. There's too much to lose here. You don't want to lose this person. They don't want to lose you. I'm going to pull one final card here because I just feel like that's needed. What have we got here? Yeah. Full moon in Cancer, okay? Let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve. That's beautiful. We're reaching to a point where there's like a culmination, okay? Something's gonna come to like its its fulfillment or its conclusion this month. The peak is coming. This could be, again, this decision, this move. It is going to mean that you go out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it's telling you to not be afraid of that. And to, again, trust that feeling that you have deep down. That intuition, that gut feeling, when that aligns with the decision that you make, you're going to know that it's the right decision. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching. I hope to see you all in the next video.